guys.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one. And this is how we're leaving Trout Lake, dog. Okay, here we are. It's Friday night, and the feeling's right. It's Friday night, yeah.
With the grind we keep putting in on our Friday nights, in no time we'll be in Dubai.
We're feeling Friday night, yeah. I said it's Friday night. We're in the middle of nowhere. This is Electrolyte. He's heading on a Friday night. All of the shorties be looking for Jimmy. All of the shorties be looking for the goose, yeah. The goose is loose, yeah. Now it's Friday night and we're a bunch of through hikers. We're camping off of the trail in somewhere there was illegal. Oh, one way we'll find out is if we get found tonight. One way we'll find out is if we get found tonight.
Maybe 3 with guns on them today. I haven't seen that in a long ass, like it's been years.
Oh. Oh, that's the view on my tent. And I'm not a European outdoor YouTube influencer. I can't keep a straight face and do that. We're in camp right now. It's just after 7. It's Friday, September 12th, and it's me, Electrolyte, Jimmy, and we're pitched in the daylight, believe it or not. We got our ride back out to trail, and we're looking at the different distances for some water carriers coming up, and so we decided to come in about 1.5 miles to a campsite that was overrun with other hikers. We hiked up the hill, we found some spots, and pitched. They were unmarked spots, so we were up bushwhacking a little bit, just about 100 yards off trail, and found a great spot. We're right by a creek. And tomorrow we're going to get going. We got 66 miles to White Pass. And we're about to enter the Goat Rocks. Now, the Goat Rocks Wilderness, I'll talk about it in the morning. For now, it's time to get some rest. Time to get some sleep. Time to be ready for the next 66 miles into the Goat Rocks Wilderness. You can't really tell, but my pack is so small right now. I'm carrying like 0 extra stuff. It's pretty friggin' dialed in, man. And the plastic bag on the outside is 4 separate bags of chips. 4 separate bags of chips, and I absolutely chowed down on them last night, including a couple bags of ramen, with no fear of running out of chips, no fear of running out of a favorite flavor of chips. I was bouncing between bags, dude. So carrying a bunch of different chips, pro move that I wish I would have done a long time ago, but I didn't have a craving for them a long time ago. Yeah, the pack is feeling great. Packed up. I think it's just about 5:30 right now. Gonna get strolling. Down the hill is like 8 or 9 tents. Yeah, we are 40 miles away from the entrance to the Goat Rocks, which is Sispus Pass. Let's go. It's Saturday morning, so happy Catterday to everyone with cats. Happy Shatterday to everyone throwing down fatty dabs. Happy Saturday, dude. Let's go. Okay, I want to show you this. I don't know if it'll come up, but there's the moon right up there. And off in the distance over here, that's a tent. Someone's waking up. There's a couple other tents over there. Oh, there's someone else waking up. And over here in the bushes, it's Electrolyte trying to find his way back to the trail. I'm back on the trail, and it's dark out, but I'm waiting for the boys. Going on a big mission with the boys. Look at that. Shining down right through the trees. Yeah, man. The sun came up. I can't believe it. And already the forest is opening up. You can tell the brush gets a little thinner. Less slush brush to mush. And it's a lot of blue huckleberries and more hardy foliage. And you can it's just one of the ways you can really tell you're approaching tree line. And we should be, I think, a few periods today. It looks like we'll be out of tree line. We'll definitely be out of tree line when we get to Sispus Pass, where the Goat Rock section starts. Trout Lake was cool, man. You know, at the general store, I got 2 packs of ramen, a big bag of licorice, 2 electrolyte packets, Element, so kind of bougie. Not as bougie as Liquid IV, I'll tell you that much. What else did I get? While I was there, I ate 2 heads of lettuce, a jar of ranch, and a container of cherry tomatoes. That was my town food. That totaled $22. All in all, spent about $80 there. $50 worth of resupply to get me through the next 3 days, through Goat Rocks to White Pass, and about 25 on snacks and my salads. Yeah, so today I think I'll probably do around 24 miles, maybe 25, who knows. But we don't have anywhere to be. There's nowhere to be, no shuttle to make, no time constraints, and only 66 miles from Trout Lake Trailhead to White Pass. So, easy money. And I think it's just blessedly appropriate that we are in this time frame, because we're not going to have to speed walk through the Goat Rocks. Do not speed walk through the Goat Rocks. No speed walk through Goat Rock. You really want to soak that in. Saturday today, so we'll be in Goat Rocks tomorrow. So gonna be weekend crowds, especially with the forecast. Ooh. And as always, this is just one of my favorite things. When the sun comes up and you're already on trail. Okay, just got water at this spring right here, and it's about 100 yards down from the trail, just down a freaking old dry creek bed, and yeah, here it is there. So there's the water down there, and had to go all the way down that little gully right there. So time to go back up. Some water sources be like this. And we're not really into the wettest part of Washington yet. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Really don't want to get hurt. Whoa. So many berries here. So many berries. Somewhere up that hill is the trail. I love my trekking poles. There's a little bit of water down there too. No exact gushing stream. I left my poles up here somewhere so I could scramble down here easier. Look at all these berries. Going up is usually easier than going down. And of course there would be a water collect like this early in the morning. Let's see. Where did I throw my poles down? Oh, electrolyte grabbed my poles. Thanks, dude. I was almost getting freaked out. He left his back up high, so he didn't have it on to come down this rat's nest. Ow, crap! Gosh! Oh gosh, slippery. Getting berry juice.
These aluminum poles are so much colder than this carbon fiber.
Yeah. Whoa there. Not today, Satan. Well, we made it up out of that water collect. That was a pain in the ass water collect right there. That was a pain in the ass water collect. But that's okay. There was a lot of berries. A lot of berries. Okay, 7:45. And we're cold. My fingers are cold. Like almost numb cold. My toesies are cold. Yeah, 5.5 miles to water, about. A little burn zone action. Still tons of berries, and that sun cannot come over the horizon quick enough to warm my frigid phalanges. It's really nothing like being in a burn zone. A lot of people complain about them, but in a weird way, I think I'll probably miss walking through them at some point. Alexa, play The Clairvoyant by Iron Maiden, please.
Katie did.
What the hell is this? What are you? It's like dead, whatever it is. Jeez. Like this is a scene from Prometheus right now. No.
I'm reading my phone. It went from System of a Down to Die Wood.
Oh, that's a bridge too far right there.
I didn't touch it.
Oh man. Alexa, play Having a Time by Green Day. Or wait, is it Having a Blast? I don't know. Alexa, play the entire Dookie album by Green Day. Sometimes from afar, Jimmy just looks like a kid with a school bag on going for a stroll. And sometimes from afar, Electrolyte looks like he's some mountain climber that's got years of experience on the slopes, headed up to some, massive summit in Nepal. And burn zone aside, I think that might be Mount St. Helens out there. I don't know. Electrolyte's got a peak finder. My maps won't load without service to look further away from anything in the trail. But I would like to know. I think it is. Okay. 9 a.m. Is it September 13th? It's actually 9:10. It's Saturday. And I've got a really exciting announcement to make right now. And that is, I have a new flavor of Lenny and Larry's to try. I have grown to really enjoy these cookies. They are awesome. And they all have 16 grams of protein and like 400 and some calories. Let me double check that. 420 calories. This is soft baked birthday cake. I'm going in. Okay, so that's what we got right there. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty scrumptious. Here goes. That's bite number 2. It's all right. It's all right. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, because I know Lenny's and Larry's can do better. Look at that glacier. That glacier. It's quite nice. That's Adams. And it was at 9:22, September 13th, 2025, that I was walking northbound on the Pacific Crest Trail and caught my first glimpse of my mountain. Our mountain, folks. My fellow Washingtonians. Our mountain. There she is. There she is, looking down upon us. Yeah, that's definitely Mount St. Helens. Definitely. Gosh, dude. Just looking at it makes you think of all the effort that hill put in, that volcano put in to its explosion. Just think of it all, man. It's so volcanic in nature. But it is a trip to think about. It really is. To think that, walking between the shoulders of Mount Adams and that mountain as well. I think they're both stratovolcanoes. Oh, what do we have here? It's a Mississippian. Hard, dude. Adams right up there. Friggin' Adams. Look at it all. Look at her. And not only that, but over here to the west, left to the west, boom, Helens Rainier. Dude. And all these beautiful cascades in between them that we get to walk through. Seen like 7 or 8 eagles today. I can see 2 of them right now. They're too far away to put on the camera, but just being in Washington, man, really just feels like we're back. Like I'm back in the Cascades, dude. Just unabated, unadulterated Pacific Northwest. Sorry, folks from Oregon. Many of you were very cool to my friends. Very, very cool people. Never having been to Oregon. Got nothing good to say. I got nothing but good to say. However, y'all just don't have the Cascades that we do. You have good ones. Good ones. But Washington Cascades, got a little something extra. Check this out. Whoa! Huge shout out to Caleb and his family for hosting us again in Trout Lake. That was very special. Just being amongst a family with 4 kids, and being around a family environment where it's just so family, everything's oriented around the family. It's a thing of beauty, man. A thing of beauty. And he's 2 years younger than me. Good on you, bud. Absolutely living the American dream. We're all out here living the American dream. Because we're in America, chasing our dreams, living them. This trail's been a dream of mine since I was really little. And the prospect and possibility of through hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, I think I knew it was within my reach from age probably 14 on. So being here, having completed as much of it as I have, and being in this realm of the trail in Washington here, with the knowledge, strength, and experience I have on the trail, it's really a dream come true. Finishing the trail is not the dream. Being on the trail, doing the trail, that's the dream. That's the dream. One hawk, 2 hawk, 3 hawk. There's a 4th one around here somewhere. We're in their area. This is incredible. They're just flying together, absolutely vibing together. Look at them. Absolute apex predators of the area. No one's on top of them. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Welcome to Washington. Wow, look at this. It's gotta be the sun just hitting that side of the mountain. Look at that glacier. The glaciers all have names. Like they have names on mountains, and I can see a few of the names on there. When I stop for water shortly here, I'll see if I can prattle them off a bit. Whoa. Sheesh. 11:05 a.m. September 13th, Saturday, and just about 10 miles in for the day. Oh, look at that mountain. Look at that boost. That's Adams right there. And I just looked up what that name of that glacier is right there, and I've forgotten it. Coming up to a creek right now. There's a few creeks we're coming up to today, and they're all gonna be glacial runoff, baby. Oh yeah, look at it. Oh, look at that right there. So silty and grey. So nice. So cold. So cold. So cold. I need to wash a pair of underwear. Might do that later today, but look at that. Oh, how's that for you? Here, let me get a better view of the siltiness. Gee, siltiness of this water? There's nowhere to run to, Norton. We're surrounded by water. Look at that. Yeah, that's silty, baby. What a beautiful creek. Most beautiful because it's in Washington. This is the campsite right next to the lake, or to the creek. A little tent site right there. And this little tent site right here. It's an interesting feeling to be this far in the back bubble of the PCT. And, there's a me that would have never thought that I'd be in the back of the pack. But it's not a bad thing. It means that we've experienced this whole trek on a level that only few do these days. That was more traditional to the ways of our forefathers on the trail, like John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt that hiked in 78, or Sprinter that hiked in 79. I wouldn't have it any other way. It almost feels like the honorable way to do the hike. Like, giving the hike everything it deserves to experience it to its fullest. Otherwise, you're just doing a genre of the hike, not the classical Pacific Crest Trail through hike. Walking in the footsteps of hikers in front of us that feels pretty incredible. Look at these lava fields. Oh, amazing. Wow. Incredible. Just a cheeky little cut through a lava field. How PCT. How PCT of you, PCT. Wow. Incredible. Nice campsites. Dang. What a great place to camp. That's volcanic sand. It's so... Look at this. It's just freaking... It's just so fine. There's a bunch of that around Mount Hood. Okay, so I think this is, look at Adams. I think this is the Pinnacle Glacier.
What? There's a marmot.
What?
There was a marmot up on that rock.
We are in marmot country. Wow. Incredible. Look at this beautiful little section of trail right here. See some more lava rocks. Someone slept right there. And it's just this magical landscape with this just, can you see this trail? Look at the way the trail just snakes through the lava rocks, through the sand. Straight out of a fairy tale, dude. Okay, so that is the Adams Glacier. Pretty far yet, mate. Pretty far yet, mate. So lucky to be hiking in the shadow of those mountains. I could just stare at that glacier all day. It's so incredible. Wow. It's about 2 p.m. Got about 12 miles to go. Just under 12. What an amazing day. What a glorious day. Look at this. Amazing. God, what birds are those? Alexa, play Nuclear Guru by Orange Goblin. It says Sobo 409. 409 miles left of this trail. I remember when 400 miles sounded so long. It's okay. Sorry, Sierras. Not sorry at all. back into some sultry evergreen Washington pine forest now. I think actually some of these are ponderosa pines, I think. We're a little over 17 miles in for the day. It's coming up on like, I don't know, 3:45 right now. Saturday, September 13th. And what an amazing day it's been so far. Just been absolutely stellar, super dramatic. Just the views and everything. And I think we're coming down to a little bit lower elevation. Somewhere in the 4,000s, I think. We've got quite some miles to go to get into Goat Rocks yet. We're looking at probably a 24-mile day. We checked out a campsite. I checked out a campsite 23.7 miles from camp this morning. And still so much daylight left. And we're only 6 miles away from there. So I think we might get there, vibe it out, and, maybe camp there, but maybe press on to the next camp, put a few more miles under the belt for the day. Yeah. This is just great, isn't it? Look at this. Super cruisy trail, super clean trail. The trail condition has just been amazing today. Saw some horses, saw a couple people on horses. Saw 2 Nobos, a couple older guys, Pop-Tart and nobody. Excuse me, haven't seen any other Nobos today at all. Saw about 4 day hikers. Yeah. We passed another hiker a little while ago, sitting on his mat with his water filter hanging in a tree, filtering water, right by a creek, right in the shadow of Mount Adams. Beautiful view, beautiful meadow too. The creek was running through it, and he just looked at us all, and he pulled up, and he's like, "I am tripping balls to you guys." We're like, "Cool, man, you good?" "Yeah." I'm like, "Right on." He's a thru hiker. And at a music festival or a rave, it's an environment where, if someone was like, came up to me like that, I'd be like, "You good, bro? You need some water? You want some candy? You want to hit this spliff or something? Are you good?" But out here, it's like, oh, you're a thru hiker tripping balls in the woods. Like, you're fine. You're happy as a clam. Clean tights. I think it's about 4:20, and we're gonna maybe push another 7 miles. We're just under 20, and doing the math, we're still like 20 miles to Sisyphus Pass, which is basically the start of the Go Rocks. And it'd be nice to like get into them tomorrow and sleep up in the Go Rocks. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is Lava Springs, and it's not a hot spring, but it's a straight up spring at a spring. Whoa, is this yours? Kiwi strawberry, electrolytes, probably. Ground score. Look at this.
Look at that. Just spitting out of the mountain.
You know the mountain, right? The mountain. Beautiful little pool right there. Lovely. Not filtering this water. Second water I haven't filtered today. I drank some from a stream a little while ago that was nice and silty. And I thought, I feel good about this. I think I'm gonna drink this and not filter it. And got some minerals. And it did taste mineral-y too. In a good way. Okay, let's walk. All right, this is the Potato Hill trailhead. You have this plaque here. R.I.P. Matt. What's going on here? What's going on here? What do we have here, huh? Huh? What do we have here? A little parking lot, huh? One car, one Scooby. Oh, ain't that a road you see Sasquatch on? It's paved. It's gravelly, but it's paved. Underwhelming by PCT standards for a Saturday. Come on. So something I've been thinking a lot about lately has been certain pieces of gear that have lasted me or not lasted me the entire trail, most of the trail. Obviously my pack. My pack has been my sleeping bag, my sleeping quilt. In fact, me and Electrolyte, he asked me the other day, what's something that you spent a lot of money on for your gear that you are just, to this day, not one regret of that of any penny spent? And my answer was my quilt, dude. I mean, there's plenty of backpacks, but I don't know, man. With sleep being as precious as it really is out here, and at the also the fact that I have speaking of feathered friends, the fact that I have a feathered friend bag, I always wanted one. It was almost like, oh, there's Eli. It was almost like a rite of passage for anyone who's outdoorsy in Washington. You got a feather friends bag. But I could never afford one. So the buy and cry factor for that was very high. But yeah, my water bottle holster and my cell phone pouch and my hip pouch. Had them since the beginning. Been using them. My shorts that I have, I got in Bishop. I mean, albeit I rarely ever wear them. But they've stuck around for quite a while. Been using the same water filter since Kennedy Meadows South. So way more mileage off my second one, than my first one. You know what else? My Ceanoc, my water bladder. I actually bought that last year and took it on a few trips. And so that's crazy that thing's still going strong. So yeah, my phone, same case. Gone through quite a few hats. I've gone through 5 hats, I think. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Lots of pairs of earbuds. I had my Shocks opens for the longest time. Shocks open air. I loved those things. I loved them. That was a big heartbreak to lose that one in Echo Lake. Yeah. I used 3 separate stoves. So that's my pot, same pot. I had to get a new spoon. Lost one spoon. Had to get a new spoon. the vacuum seal bag that I keep my first aid kit in. Oh, trip out on that. But yeah, I don't know what it is that's made me think of that lately. There's just like so many miles lately that got me thinking about a lot of reminiscing. Check it out. Little Sobo signs. Ah, jeez. Wow. I remember 400. I remember 400 and I remember 420. Yeah. How epic, man. How epic it must have felt for those Sobos to hit that 400. That's so cool to see. That means only 400 left for us. Crazy though. Coming up to a dirt road up here. Let's see if this one's more eventful than the last. Okay. This is the dirt road. Once again, uneventful. A little more uneventful than the last one. I am putting some Tiger Balm on my left knee. It is just now 7 o'clock. And we've been walking now. Well, not walking the whole time, but we left camp at like 5:45. So we've been traveling for over 12 hours now. It's probably going to be about a 14-hour day, camp to camp. What do we have this? The end is near, so is real life. Ah, ain't that a bitch? It's true though. And life can be a bitch like that, but that's reality. That's what our curse is. And man, you gotta love it. I don't think I could look at the end of this hike as an L at all. It's a dub. It's a W. It's a win. And after this trail is the start of a new chapter. And then you get to do another trail and other trails and whatever you want to do. But life goes on. And that's the beautiful thing. The trail of life continues and continues. As long as you metaphorically take care of your feet and make sure you get nutrients and the proper calories in you and water with good shelter, proper gear, you'll be fine. You can go quite the distance. You can even go for speed. She's all alone in her time of need, but you can be racing, pacing, and plotting the turns and thinking of someone for who you still burn. Going the distance. Pond water filtering. How many miles is this today?
25. A little over 25.
What?
I heard something. It was just happening. I heard it over there.
Jimmy heard a sound. He said it was beeping, like a transmitter in the movies.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's so weird. I don't want to go explore over there. I don't want to go investigating.